Donry Davis, and welcome to the Kyle Minger Show.
Hello and greetings, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube and the world. So welcome back to another amazing Kyle Minger Show video. So if you guys are just some of our return subscribers, and you guys are just hopping in and saying, "Oh, it's our boy Kyle. He's returned." We all know what he does, and his videos are just so amazing. But for guys, new people are just popping in. It's like, "Oh, who's this guy?" I'll tell you guys what I do on the Kyle Minger Show. Sorry, little itch. And basically what I do on the Comic Show is I do big reviews, such as when I go see movies in theaters, which is one of my biggest things. I like doing like every month. I like going to see one of the biggest movies I like seeing, like that I think is going to be more of a priority for you guys to go see, in my own opinions. And other videos I like doing is up to DisneyPlus reviews, to Netflix, Prime Video, and eventually I'll start doing some more Crunchyroll reviews. So, and then other videos I like doing on my channel, I like doing up to like trailer reactions to unboxing videos, the theater videos, and gaming videos, which I've done those in a little while. But stay tuned for the near future. There's gonna be a lot more coming along the way. So today, guys, I am gonna be doing a video I've been wanting to try to figure out what I want to do for this weekend, and I figured out what I want to do, and it's in the title. We found out that Disney and part of Star Wars did their Star Wars celebration thing that like they do like every year, and where they give out like news like for the newest Star Wars projects we're gonna be doing for the next couple years. And one thing that caught my attention was the new Maul series that they're planning on doing for next year. They're planning on doing production soon, making the show. And I heard that Sam Witwer is coming back to play as the voice of Darth Maul, which is actually kind of cool because I love Sam Witwer, and because he also played the voice of Starkiller in The Force Unleashed, and he apparently did a few other voiceovers for some other characters in Star Wars. I can't remember who else he did. I think he also did the Emperor at one point in season 7 of Clone Wars, I believe. Or was it? Or did he also did it in the Bad Batch? I can't remember. But either way, he's such a great guy. I love what he does. And but yeah, I'm totally excited for the show. And it's called Star Wars Maul the Shadow Lord. Ooh, it sounds so cool. I mean, I love Darth Maul ever since from episode 1 when he got like cut in half by Obi-Wan. We all knew that some Sith. We all found out later on in the future that he actually survived the fall, and he's trying to get back to basically like get his name back and trying to get his master to bring him back, aka Darth Sidious. But end up falling into pieces throughout the Clone Wars series, and then he decided to repent himself and try to build his own little empire with bounty hunters or something like that, or trying to train himself a new apprentice, end up being one of the people from Dathomir. But what was his name? Balthamir. I think it started with a B. I can't remember. But his brother died from too much arrogance, trying to kill somebody. But he died, and then Maul says, "No, my brother, I will avenge you." Something like that. I can't remember what his name was, but. If I find out later, I'll put it on the screen for you guys. But either way, I'm totally excited for what's going to happen for the show, and also what happened at the Star Wars Celebration. We saw Hayden Christensen there, and we saw like Rosario Dawson who portrayed Ahsoka, and just remember how to pronounce his name. Yeah, that's for a second. I'll just bring up my other phone, which has internet. Timura Morrison. Tiuma Tu. I'm sorry, it's hard for me to pronounce names. T T Timura Morrison. Timura Morrison. There we go. Timura Morrison, who portrayed Boba Fett, and showed up there as well too, and a few other people. I think that guy did too. Actually, Daniel Logan. I think that name sounds familiar. Yeah, because didn't he play the young Boba Fett in episode 2? Yeah, I think so. But yeah, either way, a lot of other Star Wars actors showed up there, and I think Cameron, what's his name, who portrayed Cal Kestis, showed up again, and a few other actors, and the guy who portrayed C-3PO showed up as well too. Anthony, Anthony something. God damn it, it's on the tip of my tongue. But he also showed up as well too, which is actually pretty awesome. But yeah, a lot of Star Wars actors showed up, and the one and only, the guy who played Darth Sidious himself. God damn it, I can't remember his name. Ian something, right? God damn it. Who played Darth Sidious? Darth Sidious. Ian McDermott. There we go. Ian McDermott. I just couldn't think of his last name at the moment. But yeah, Ian McDermott. But yeah, I'm just excited that they're bringing out all these new Star Wars projects, including the Maul series, which I'm pretty excited about. And I kind of heard that they're trying to stick the same animation like they did with, I think, with Clone Wars and I think maybe Rebels, and maybe mix that together just a tiny little bit, so it looks actually like the same from back then. And I heard they're gonna kind of make Maul just slightly older, like they kind of did with Solo at the very end. So how they made Darth Maul look really old in that movie, but they're not gonna make him like super old, but they're gonna make him slightly older. But then I kind of heard in this show, I kind of knew, I kind of found out with some sort of sources from, with some people on like TikTok or YouTube saying that in this show, and particularly where we're gonna find out that Darth Maul is gonna be training a young apprentice named Darth. Ugh, I'm getting too excited here. He's gonna be training a young Twi'lek female known as Darth Talon. There we go. Sorry, I always get too excited because I always space out like what to say, and it's just really hard for. I think this is part of my disability because it's kind of hard for me to like figure out the words, what to say. So I'm sorry, guys, if I normally get too excited on things and try to speak too fast on some stuff. But that's just, I guess, it's who I am. But yeah, Darth Talon. Oh my God, we can't wait for that. Oh man, it's coming to see her on screen. I know that was originally George Lucas' original idea, what he wanted with the sequel trilogy for the movies, but then Disney decided to turf that. And Kathleen Kennedy decided to turf that idea. He's like, no, I don't like that idea. We're gonna go for our own. Go for our own story, our own idea of what we want for the movies, which was a bad idea. I know a lot of people say that all the movies weren't that great. I mean, I kind of agree that they kind of like changed a lot from Rey's plot with her parentage, and a lot of people did not like that at all. They were changing a lot of things, and a lot of people stated that I think the original idea for the plot for the actual sequel trilogy would have actually worked out pretty well, because originally George Lucas wanted Darth Maul as the main protagonist of the sequel trilogy, and of him training Darth Talon, and her becoming the big bad of the universe. So that would have been great to see on the movie screen, but we didn't get that. But either way, I'm glad we're going to get this series and actually see Darth Talon on screen, and it's going to be freaking awesome. So I'm gonna read a quick article, just what we're going to be getting for this show in particularly. And it says, in Star Wars Maul Shadow Lord, the former Sith returns. It says, after the Clone Wars, Maul plots to rebuild his criminal syndicate on a planet untouched by the Empire. During the 20th anniversary, Lucas film anniversary panel at Star Wars Celebration Japan, surprise guest Sam Witwer took the stage to reveal his return to the galaxy as the star of the next animated series, Star Wars Maul Shadow Lord. Witwer first portrayed Maul in Star Wars The Clone Wars, later reprising the role in Star Wars Rebels. In a new series set after the events of the final season of The Clone Wars, which I kind of said they're probably going to be setting it right after The Clone Wars, kind of. Maul rises again to lead the underworld fractions. Fans attending the panel in person got an early look at the series' new animation style with a in-room only sizzle, well, whatever that means. And then Star Wars Maul Shadow Lord is currently in production and will debut on DisneyPlus in 2026. And that's all it says. So, nothing else out of the ordinary what it says here for the information for the show, but they are doing a new animation style for the show. I'm not sure if it is going to be exactly the same style as Clone Wars or Rebels, but they might do it a little differently. That's what it says for the new animation style. So either way, I'm truly excited what's going to happen for this new series. Like I said, Darth Maul is actually one of my favorite Sith Lords, regardless of all the other Sith Lords we've had over the years. I mean, don't get me wrong, Kylo Ren was okay, but he wasn't really as badass like all the other previous Sith Lords we've had over the years. And Count Dooku was alright. He was great. And then nobody can beat Darth Vader and Darth Sidious. Wow, yeah. But either way, I'm truly excited what's gonna happen for the series. Although we gotta wait till next year to see the show on DisneyPlus. But either way, there's really nothing else I want to mention about what's going to happen for the series. But we all do know that it might be based on him training his new apprentice, Darth Talon, which I can't wait to see if that's the case. I'm not sure if that's going to be the case or is this him doing something else. Either way, I'm truly excited what's going to happen for the series. And yeah, so there's nothing else I want to mention about it, but I'm a big Star Wars fan. I love to see what they're going to come up with. I didn't really hear about anything else they're planning on for show-wise or movie-wise. I just heard about the Maul series and was like, yeah, I got to talk about this. But yeah, so I'm really excited. Yeah. So thank you guys for watching. And if you guys want me to keep up with more information about the Maul series, I would truly like to keep up with the updates for it. So hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and so you guys can keep up with my videos, and smash that like button, and hit me down in the comments and tell me guys what you guys think, and if you guys are excited to see this Maul series on DisneyPlus. And yeah, there's nothing else I want to mention about it. So thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.